Hi guys, and welcome to Signe's yoga practice. Today we're going to have a very relaxing practice with a focus on our breathing, our neck muscles, our arms, our legs, our entire body, a lot of the core as well. We're going to mainly be seated and laying down with a little bit of standing poses, but it's not going to be very strenuous. So you should be feeling nice, yummy, relaxed, stress-free at the end of my practice. So please come and join me on the mat. So you need a yoga mat, which is what I'm sitting on at the moment. If you don't have a yoga mat, any exercise mat, even a towel or rug will be fine. I also recommend a little bit of water on the side in case you get thirsty. So let's start by sitting cross-legged. I'm sitting in the traditional yoga pose, if you can just about see my legs, but however where you want to sit, you can either have one leg crossed on top of the other, or you can just sit cross-legged. You can have your feet together, however you want to sit. And then we're going to bring our hands to the heart center, and we're just going to start by going inwards, checking in to how we're feeling today. So I like to have my eyes closed for this bit. I suggest you do the same. So we're turning our attention inwards, and we're going to start focusing on nice mindful breathing. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And one more, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just continuing with that pattern, I just want you to do a few external checks. So I want you to check in on your posture. Make sure you're lengthening that spine. You're sitting right on top of your sitting bones. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your elbows are relaxed. Your palms pressing gently together just by your heart. Your legs are relaxed, your knees and your feet are relaxed. And just keep thinking of having that wire which is attached to the top of your head, and it's holding you on a nice straight line. At the same time, you are also sinking in to the sitting bones, sitting on your yoga mat and sinking in to the ground. So you've got this two-way pull, which we talk about in yoga. A few more breaths here once you've done your checks. And now I need you to go a little bit deeper. So when you breathe in, hold your breath at the top like you're holding your breath for a few minutes, few moments, not minutes, sorry. And then exhale. Make it longer on your exhalation, okay? So try that again. So breathe in, hold it at the top, and then breathe out. Really enjoy the moment. And then again, breathe in. Hold your breath for as long as you feel comfortable at the top, and then exhale. Feel your shoulders dropping down, feel everything relaxing. Take the last one, and we're going to breathe in, hold your breath and exhale out. And if you like to open your eyes now, you should feel a little bit more relaxed. Everything should have slowed down. You can now just bring your hands resting on top of your knees. That's where I like to keep mine. Palms are open, your heart is up, and you're ready to start your full practice. Now we've got the breathing correct. I'm going to try to maintain good breathing throughout the practice today. We're going to do some head exercises now to loosen up your neck and your upper back. So breathe in with me again, and then breathe out and just tilt your head over to the right. Should feel nice and comfortable. Maybe there's a little bit of resistance there because we're not used to relaxing our head so much. We tend to keep our head upright most of the time, apart from when we're sleeping. So really just try to relax your head and your neck muscles. Feel a nice deep stretch all over on the left side, and just hang out here. You need to use your breath to help yourself to relax, to let go. And then breathe in, bring him back up. And then breathe out, taking over to the left side. And if you've been doing yoga for a while, or if you're new to yoga, you'll always find that there's one side which needs a little bit more time, a little bit more care than the other side. So you've always got a weaker side, or a side which you've got more stress and strain on. So for me, it's my left side, so I tend to spend a little bit longer on the left because I feel I need it a bit more. So yoga is all about doing what's good for you. What's good for your body. You may sometimes need to hold the poses a lot longer than I would hold them, and then you just do that and you come back to them. So breathe in, bring your head up, and then again breathe out. We're going to come back over to the right. Really important to use your breath, otherwise you can feel a little bit dizzy, a bit lightheaded, so don't hold your breath at any time. And now I'm going to ask you just to tilt your chin in slightly. So like you're looking down to your chest, looking down on your legs, you're tilting your chin down and you're looking down, and you will feel a stretch now all alongside your spine, all the way down to your sitting bones. Relax your shoulders and just feel a gentle pull on your neck muscles. Let's hold it there. And then just a small movement, just tilt your head back to where it was before, back onto the side. Just let it hang out here. Maybe it feels a bit more natural now because you've been here before. Should feel a bit easier. Your head should feel very nice and relaxed. And then breathe in, bring him up. And breathe out, just stay here for a moment. Now you can feel a little bit lightheaded from doing these exercises with the head, which is why I ask you to take a little break here. And we're going to go and we do exactly the same thing now on our left side. So breathe in and then breathe out and just tilt your head over to the left. Just let your head just lay here, just hanging out, just chilling out. There's no stress, there's nowhere you need to be. Everything is absolutely fine at this moment in time. And just relax all the muscles now on your right side. Just really find yourself going deep into it. Sometimes it helps to close your eyes. So by all means close your eyes. And then we're going to breathe in and we're going to just tilt the chin in again and look down. I like to call this Princess Diana because she was a bit camera shy. So you used to always look down. So try to do your Princess Diana, gaze down, hold it. Make sure you still maintain good posture. Relax your hands. And then just tilt your head back over to the left side again. Relax it. I have my eyes closed for a little while there. I'm coming back now. And then breathe in, bring him up. Relax. And you may want to just roll your shoulders back a little bit. Everything should feel a bit looser now, hopefully. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit more for the head. We're going to now just turn the head and look behind us. So again, it's really important you just stretch up. You're sitting up nice and tall on top of your sitting bones. You can just move yourself a little bit just so you're sitting nice and comfortably. We're going to breathe in and we're going to rotate over to the right. So breathe in and then start the rotation around your right shoulder. Nice and slowly and mindfully keep looking behind you. Now this one you can keep your eyes open, so you're using your eyes a bit as a lever to get you to turn and come around a little bit more. Keep holding it in suspension, keep holding it. Now breathe in while you're sitting there, and then exhale, start turning your head back. And we're back to center. Breathe in. We're going to go to the left, start breathing out. Use your exhalation to help you twist around your own axle. Keep looking behind you. And just holding that twist. Again, make sure you don't collapse. Your spine is nice and upright. And just hold that little bit of tension there in your neck muscles. There shouldn't be any pain or discomfort. Take a breath in. And use your exhalation. Take you back to center. Okay, we're going to try to do one more each side. So breathe in again. Nice deep breath in. Exhale over to the right. Keep twisting, keep twisting. Maybe you can go a little bit further around this time. Maybe you prefer having your eyes closed. It's entirely up to you. Hold it and now breathe in. And then exhale. Use your exhalation to take you back to center. When you are back at center, you breathe in and you exhale around to the left side. And you should feel a little bit looser now. Hopefully a little bit more fluid in the neck area. Muscles are not so tight. Just hold it in suspension, hold it, and now breathe in and then exhale back to center. Good. Now your legs might be a little bit stiff, so let's stretch our legs. Just give them a little bit of a move. I can't quite see my legs, but I'm moving them up and down, yeah, or whatever you need to do, massage underneath your knees. Just if you need to just get out of that pose. I've been sitting in that for a while. And then when you come back, instead of crossing the legs as you were, just cross them the other way. Okay, so you've automatically got a way that you would have sat yourself. So just think to remember which way you crossed your legs, cross them the other way, just for a bit of yin and yang. Okay, moving on, we're going to go to our arms now. So what I need you to do is interlace your fingers like so. Turn your palms around and press them up to the sky. Press, 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 press your arms up. Press them up. And I like to hold these arm positions a little bit longer than you probably want to hold them. That's just a challenge. We like to challenge ourselves in all things in life, and it's the same in yoga, okay? So just a gentle challenge here for your arms. So take a nice deep breath in now. And then as you breathe out, really press your hands up to the ceiling, up to the sky. Try and see if you can turn your palms so they're facing straight up. Turn your thumbs. So you should feel a nice big stretch in your arms, your shoulders, and even in your hands. So as you're sitting here, I need you to just think, obviously you're pressing up to the skies, your hands are pressing up, your arms are nice and long, but your shoulders should just be relaxed so you can fall into your shoulders a bit. So try to think you've got that pull upwards, but then you've also got the pull that's keeping you grounded, and your shoulders are just sort of relaxing down rather than being pulled away, if that makes sense. Okay, so just feel that here. I'm sure you can feel it already, because I certainly can. Try now to see if you can bring your arms a little bit further back. Okay, use your breathing now the whole time. Don't hold your breath up. Breathe in and then breathe out, and just press your arms a little bit further back. A little bit further back. Hold it there, and then take another breath here. And then breathe out. One more, come on, stay with me. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring them down. You realize now how strenuous that was when you actually bring your arms down. We're going to have one more go. Now we're going to stretch over to each side. So same thing again. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms away. Press up to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. And then breathe out and come over to your right side. And can you see I'm trying to sit upright and then press over to the side rather than falling forward. Okay, this is a strong position, it's a strong stretch. If you find it very, very difficult, or your arms are struggling, you can take a little bend in your elbows there, okay, a little bend, but try not to collapse forward. And just try to stretch it out. Take a nice big breath in here. And breathe out, come to center. Stay here now, breathe in. And then breathe out, let's take it over to the left. Nearly there, breathe in. Press away, breathe out. then breathe in and come back to center and breathe out, bring your arms down. Excellent. Now it's time to lay down. I'm just going to adjust my camera, so bear with me, and then you can lay yourself down on your mat. Hopefully this will work. I tried it earlier, but bear with me. Yes, you can just about see me. I can't quite see my feet, but they're down here. Okay, so we're laying on our back now. We're going to do some exercises, mainly for the core. Okay, so this is a little bit of like elements of Pilates in this now, but it's still within our yoga brackets. So take your right leg up, bend your knee, and then squeeze them down. Okay, really squeeze them down, connect with your lower back, press your lower back into the mat, and just hold that leg there and squeeze him. This shouldn't feel too bad, it should feel quite nice. Keep using your breathing. Every time you're breathing in, you're releasing a little bit, and then when you are exhaling, you can press them down a bit more. Like you're squeezing anything out that you want to get rid of today, any negative thoughts, anything which is not positive for you. Let's get rid of it, squeeze it out. And good. Let's release it a little bit. Now we want to do is we want to cradle our leg. So with my right arm, I'm going to come around underneath. It might be a little bit awkward. Coming around underneath like so. And then you can either come around with your left hand, grabbing on top of your right foot, or you can go underneath. Can you see me? So I'm either here or I'm here, depending on what feels good, okay? It doesn't matter, whatever feels good for you. I normally say if you're more flexible, you're coming from underneath, and if you're a bit less flexible, you may take an overhand grip, but try and see what works for you. And then just cradle that leg, okay? So it's like you've got an injured leg and you're carrying it, and then just gently rock side to side, just massaging your lower back and your spine. You're probably feeling a little bit of a pull in your glutes as well. It's a nice glute stretch at the same time, and it's quite relaxing. So just spent a bit of time here. There we go. Okay, come back to where you were before. So keep grabbing hold of that right leg, just pressing it out gently. And now what I need you to do, we're going to engage the core muscles now. Lift your left foot off just a few inches. Yeah, it's not crazy up, it's just up a few inches. It's still a nice straight line. Your back is nice and straight. Okay, your foot is pointed. You can point the other one if you like as well, just relax. But point your left foot. And just hold it. You've got plenty of time. Just lay here and hold it. Focus on your breathing. And then just notice which muscles are working. Your core muscles have now been recruited in order to hold this leg up. And if you're very used to working your core muscles, it will take you a while. You feel like you could lay here forever. But just wait now, when we release it in a moment, you'll realize how many muscles are engaged. I always like to get amazed in yoga. It's a little surprise every time. So just hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just release that left foot. Just feel it back and say, can you see how many muscles actually were engaged in that position? It's fun, isn't it? Just fun to realize. Okay, now we're going to let go of the right leg, and we're going to just cross it over like a figure 4. Okay, so figure 4 now, and I'm going to turn my palms down. Okay, so what we're going to do now is strenuous. Okay, so bear with me. This is going to probably be one of the hardest poses we're going to do today. Okay, so just bear with me. What we're going to do first is we're going to lift your left leg up a few inches, and then we're going to bring it all the way up to the ceiling and then back down. Okay, so it looks like this. So now hold your left leg up. Oh, feel that. That's strong. You need your palms down. Now breathe in, breathe out, and then bring it up to the ceiling. Breathe in, laying still here. Breathe out, bring him down, but don't bring him all the way down to touch the mat, okay? A few inches. Breathe in here and breathe out, lift him up. Again, breathe in the top, breathe out, bring him down. Again, breathe in, breathe out, bring him up. Stay with it. Breathe in, exhale, bring him down. Last one, breathe in, exhale, bring him up. And now for the challenge, breathe in and then take as long as you can to bring him all the way down to the mat. Oh, can you feel it? Hold it. Maybe take a little break there for extra challenge. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and down. And relax both legs. Oh, you needed that break. You probably feel a little bit tight around this knee here as well. Just relax and just give it a little shake. We've been holding it in for quite a long time. Right, you know what we've got to do. We've got another side to do. So exactly the same thing. Remember, we're bringing your left knee up. We're squeezing him down to your chest. We're squeezing out all the negativity, all the rubbish we want to get rid of. Just focus on your breathing here. And I don't think we did this before, but we're going to do it now. We're going to rotate your foot around just a little bit for the ankle. Oh, you might hear a little pop and then go the other way. And because we didn't do the other one, why don't we just rotate the other foot while it's laying in that position, so you feel like it's not missing out, and go the other way. There we are, we've done both ankles now. Okay, so keep holding that leg there and breathe in, release him a little bit, and then breathe out, press him down. Breathe in, release your grip a little bit. Exhale, press him down. Breathe in, release. And exhale, press him down. And now we're going to wrap our hands, arms around. So left hand underneath, grabbing hold of your knee. Right hand either from the top, holding onto your foot, or from underneath, holding onto your foot. And then you're gently pulling that leg in towards you, okay? So a little bit again like you're carrying an injured limb. And we just rock gently side to side. Rock side to side. That should feel quite relaxing, okay? A bit of a stretch there in your glute and your upper leg. Now just hold that here. And you're going to release your arms. You're going to come back to where you were. You're going to press just below the knee. Hold him in. We're now going to engage the core muscles again. So this time you're lifting your right foot now a few inches. Okay, this is not so bad now. You know what's coming. So this doesn't feel too bad at all. So just hold it and just lay here and hang out. Just do a few internal checks. How am I feeling now? How's my back? Have I got a nice straight line? Am I relaxed in my shoulders, my head? Just hold that here. And then just start noticing your core muscles now. They're getting involved. Maybe you're shaking a little bit. Maybe your leg stands to feel a bit heavy. Just check in with how you're feeling and just accept that that's where you are right now. Again, maybe you feel it was harder or easier on the other side. We always just make those little observations. And we're going to have our countdown now from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lay him down. And just be amazed again, and be amazed how many muscles we're working. Okay, should we let go of that left leg and then just cross it over? It's just resting sort of just above your knee on your thigh muscles. You need to have those palms down. You know what you've got to do. This section is now going to get recruited. So first bit's the hardest bit. You're going to breathe in. You're going to lift your right leg a few inches. So let's do it. Breathe in and hold. Hold. Now exhale, bring him out. Bring him up, sorry. Breathe in at the top. And exhale, bring him down. Breathe in, laying still. Exhale, bring him up. Breathe in at the top. Exhale, bring him down. And again, breathe in. Exhale, bring him up. And breathe in. Exhale, bring him down. For the last one, breathe in. And bring him up. Exhale. Now breathe in. And then we just take it in slow motion all the way down to the mat. Okay, the slower, the better. And if you want to have a little stop on the halfway point, just to challenge yourself, you stop, and then you can go a little bit further, and you can stop again maybe, and then you can take it all the way down and relax it. Oh, and uncross your legs. Excellent. Maybe stretch your arms above your head, and then you're going to find yourself back up into a seated position, and I'm going to adjust my camera so I'll see you on the mat now. Apologies. This is how it is when you're working out from home. We are now seated again. This is one of my favorite positions we're going to do now. It's a side stretch sitting down. So what I need you to do, I'm going to try to come as far back as I can so you can see me. You don't really need to see my legs. You're going to come over to the right side. You're going to lean down to the side, and my arm is now resting onto the mat. Okay, so if you can get your forearm down straight away, brilliant. If you are not very flexible, or this is really causing you problems when you're trying to lean over, then you can stay up on your hands. Okay, so my hand is flat down and I'm just resting on my palm, and then as you are getting more flexible and you can ease into it, you can see if you can get yourself all the way down. Some days I can't get down there. I literally take ages and I use my breathing to get down. Other days, like today, I feel a bit more flexible. I can come straight down. Your left side, where I'm pointing now, is desperate to come with you. Okay, so your body's instinct is it wants to come with you. Okay, but we're not going to let it do it as easily as that. So I want you to really focus on your left side. So really think sitting bone, left sitting bones, left bum cheek, if you like, into the floor. Okay, so he's not coming with you. All right, and that's the challenging bit of this pose. So now you're going to take your left hand and you're just going to let it relax in between your crossed legs. Okay, and we're just sitting here. It's a bit like a rag doll, just sitting here, so tired. I've been sitting up now. I've got to collapse down on one side. That's how you're feeling in this pose. Okay, but again, try to keep this side nice and long. Is what we're stretching at the moment. And just relax your left arm. Okay, it's quite a challenging pose. Now what I need you to do, we're going to do something with this left hand here. We're not just going to let him rest. We're going to take your left hand, we're going to bring him up behind your ear, like you're going to scratch behind the ear. So see, I'm coming behind my ear and I'm taking my hand all the way out, point my hand and my arms over to the side in a nice straight line, and just use your breathing. And what I need you to do now is, as you're breathing in, you're bringing your hand forward like you're sweeping something. Breathe in, and then breathe out, take him over with you, over your head. And again, breathe in, and you should have the sensation in your palm that you're smoothing a nice soft surface, nice maybe marble surface or something. Bring him over, and then breathe in, bring him out. Exhale, take him over, and again, breathe in, bring him out, and then exhale. And this time we're going to come into a rotation. Take your fingertips all the way up to the sky, reach up to the sky. Try to see if you can keep that left sitting bones in the floor so it doesn't come with you, and just take your gaze upwards to the sky. Feel your pink fingertips pulling you up. And then take a nice deep breath, and then swoop your arm forward like a nice big wave motion, all the way through the middle, and to help you sit up. And when you sit up, you realize how strong that was. You might feel a bit stiff, you might need to just adjust yourself a little bit side to side. And then we've got a whole other side to deal with now. Okay, excellent guys. Hope you're feeling all right. Stay with it. We're more than halfway through. So we're going to come over to the other side now. Again, come down onto your elbows, onto your forearm, if you can, or just rest on your palm, okay? So just come down here. Take the right hand now, just relax in the middle. Relax your shoulders and just hang out here. See if you can find some sort of comfort here. Once you get used to that, then I want you to focus on this side here. Make sure he doesn't run away with you. And then really just try to think. You can, with the power of your mind, you can almost get that side to really sink into the floor rather than letting him run away with you. Okay? So just try to see if you can find some comfort here. And just take a few moments. And we're now going to take that right hand. We're going to turn it up behind our ear like a cat scratching. And we're going to then stretch our arm. I'm out of the picture now. Stretch our arm forward. Take a nice deep breath in. And just relax. And next time we're going to breathe in, we're going to bring the arm forward. Breathe in. Bring him forward. Smooth that surface. Breathe out. Take him up and away. Open up your heart. Breathe in. Bring him forward. Smooth that surface. Breathe out. Take him away. Up. Oh, I was clicking there. And then breathe in. Smooth the surface. Bring the arm forward. And breathe out. Come up. And again. Smooth. Now this time we're going to take him all the way up to the center. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Fingertips pointing up, head looking up. Just look up. I find this side easier for some reason. Strange. Well, not strange really, but just an observation. And in a big swooping moment, like a wave down to the middle and up. That's our side stretches done. Fantastic. I'm just going to check the time, guys. See what we've got time for. Oh, we've got time for more. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's go into a traditional tabletop position. So you're going to be on all fours. I'm turning around. Can you see me? Hopefully you can. Okay, so we're going to be doing cat-cow. If you're familiar with cat-cow. So we're going to go in to all fours. I'm on my knees. I've got my hands down. And we're going to do a little bit of movement for your spine. So what I need you to do is go into what we call neutral spine. It's not up here, it's not down, okay? So we're breathing in. And we're going to start breathing out as you're rounding your back up like a cat, rounding your back up. And then exhale into the happy cow. So dropping your shoulders, looking forward. Breathe in, rounding your back up to the cow. Away from your shoulders, drop your head in, nice big dome shape. And exhale into the cow. And one more, breathe in, rounding your back. And exhale into the happy cow. Okay guys, I hope you got that. And then we're going to lay down in child's pose. I'm going to just tip my camera again so you can see. Sorry guys. I'm going to go into my child's pose now. So I'm laying all the way down here and just extending my arms out and relaxing my head down onto the mat. And just relax your hands and keep your arms nice and straight. Sitting back onto your heels. And just take a moment here just to congratulate yourself for how much you've done so far. And we're just going to finishing off with doing a little bit of down dog movements. So I'm going to just adjust my camera a tiny bit again. Do apologize. There we are, guys. So we're going to now, from our all four position, if you can see me, I'm now going to press my feet into the floor. I'm going to extend my arms. I'm pressing my toes into the mat, and then I'm going to push away from the floor. So I'm in an inverted V position, guys. Just drop your head down, stretch your arms. You'll feel a big stretch in your calf muscles and your hamstrings. If you can't get your feet all the way down on the floor, guys, that's absolutely fine. Just keep your heels lifted for now. But if you can press them down, see if you can press them down into the mat. Extend your arms, relax your head. Try to push away from the mat into your heels. Spread your fingertips wide and pressing away from the mat all the way up to the sky. I want you just to pedal your legs, guys, so just take one heel off and then just go right to left. Take a little bit of strain out when you're doing this, one leg at a time. Excellent, guys. Okay, from there I need you to step forward with your right foot so it's in between your hands, so you're here, and then we're going to just relax your left leg down. From here we're going to come in to Crescent Pose. Take a nice deep breath from here, guys. Breathe in, bring your arms up and just look up to the sky. Tilt your head back and look up. Just take a moment of gratitude here. And then slowly start bringing your arms down. From here, guys, I need you to rise up, and you can come back a little bit further and move your right foot forward slightly. Place both hands on top of your thigh, and then breathe in and breathe out, and just lay yourself forward. You're feeling a nice big stretch on your hip flexors. Just breathe out and enjoy it. Heart center up. And then we're going to have a nice little twist from here. So you're going to take your left hand, and you're going to place it on your right knee. Place this arm sort of behind you, or you can put it here on your hip. And then we're going to have a nice little stretch here. Oh, a nice little twist and lovely stretch. Just looking behind you, see if you can gaze over that right shoulder. And then come back to center. Press your toes back into the mat. We're going to step from there back into a down dog position again. Press both feet into the mat, heels into the mat if you can. Take a nice big down dog position from here. Really press into your heels, see if you can get them down. If not, it doesn't matter, we'll get there in time. And this time you're going to step your left foot in between your hands. So step your left foot forward and then lay your right knee down, relax your foot, bring your arms up into Crescent Pose, heart center up, look up to the sky, and just take a moment of gratitude and bring your arms down on the mat. From there you could just move your right foot back a little bit further if you need to, and then start climbing back up. We're now going to do another hip flexor stretch. You're feeling it here. Just press forward, use your breathing, really sink into the stretch. And then we're going to get ready for our twist to the other side. Take one more breath here. Then we're going to bring our right hand onto our knee, left knee, and we're going to twist around. Look over that left shoulder now. Just twist it and hold it. And come back to center. And we're going to go back into down dog from here. So press back in to your feet, into your heels. You should hopefully feel a little bit more stretch now in this position, a little bit easier. Press away, press away, press away for down dog. You can shake your head, yes, no, forwards and backwards. And just press away, really press into those heels. Keep your arms nice and straight. And then from there, just drop down to your knees, nice and gently into the child's pose. And this is where we'll be finishing off today. So into child's pose, relax your head down and just take a moment down here. Keep your eyes nice and straight. Stretch your arms at the same time. Hope you can hear me. And relax. And just take a few moments here. Breathe into your lower back. And then meet me back in a seated yoga position on your mat. Cross your legs. There we are, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. I will be other yoga practices. I'm sure I will record some more for you. But I really hope you enjoyed it. This is my relaxing yoga. I've got lots more up my sleeve for you. So if you fancy something a bit more challenging, I shall record some more challenging standing yoga videos for you. But for now, thank you. Namaste.